This is the Arizona Game On Expo that took place August 28th through 30th, 2015 in Mesa, Arizona. If you're watching this video, probably trying to decide whether or not to go to the next one, and if the images of all the amazing consoles and games don't convince you immediately, then allow me to take a little bit of time to describe my experience. As VIPs, my family got to enter the expo an hour early, and our first stop was the Free Play Arcade. Trust me, it didn't stay this empty. And it was loaded with retro arcade gaming goodness, and not just coin-op arcade cabinets, but several tables with classic consoles connected to classic TVs, all free to play for all of the attendees. Even stormtroopers took the time to indulge in a little arcade fun. When general admittance opened, the crowds poured in, and the arcade actually got pretty darn busy.
So, the first of our film presentations is occurring at 11 a.m. in the theater room.
Eventually, I joined a growing audience to sit in on one of the many panels of the day. Hey look, that's the infamous Gamester 81, that's John Lester, among the speakers of CollectorVision. I learned a lot in this panel, including how poorly my camera performs in dim lighting, unfortunately, but we also got to see some in-person demonstrations of some of the retro-inspired games being produced by CollectorVision. It was particularly interesting, and I was particularly interested in Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayans, coming soon for the Wii U, by the way. Very, very cool stuff. Another great panel was by the Gaming Historian. If you don't watch Norman Caruso's YouTube channel, you are missing out. The Gaming Historian takes a fascinating deep dive into significant product and gaming milestones in the video game industry. His research effort is just amazing, and his content is outstanding.
I've gotten a lot of heat for this because I said this in an episode of the Video Game Years. It's a fantastic show that RetroWare does, if you've ever watched it. I have said the most influential video game of all time is Space Invaders. And the reason for that is it was extremely popular. It really got people's minds moving to create new games. But the reason I say this, there is an interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, and he says if it wasn't for Space Invaders, he would not be working in video games. So, I think that's a pretty important deal right there. If Pat's in the audience, he hates me for saying Space Invaders. And we have time for one.
There was also a massive 2+ hour panel by the Completionists that I missed when my youngest son got too tired to continue, but it did happen, and my older sons got to see him and they loved every minute of it, and here they are, being really happy about it. But the expo floor was equally exciting. Look, Atari home computer stuff, come on, that's awesome. And the president of Intellivision was there showing off some games and selling some Intellivision related merchandise. Very cool, check it out. You know, this is really just a fraction of the awesomeness of the Game On Expo in Mesa, Arizona. I'll be there next year, and I hope to see you there too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.